Morning to all our Sports Today family members. We are gearing up for two super days in the Paris Olympics. Today, which is 7th of August, and then on 8th of August until the 9th of the morning, because you're going to see events, you're going to see something historic that might be achieved at this point. But one of the history makers is back in India for a couple of days, and then she will fly back to Paris because Manu Bhaker has arrived in India. Today morning, she arrived by about 8:30, 8:40, and you can see the live visuals that have been done on Sports Today. Like, yes, Manu Bhaker is back, having won the bronze medal in the 10-meter air pistol event, as well as winning the bronze medal in the 10-meter air pistol mixed team event also with Sarabjot Singh. She missed out on the 25-meter pistol event, but then Manu Bhaker has achieved what no Indian has ever done, and that is winning two medals in the same edition. So now when you look at it, Manu Bhaker will fly back after a couple of days because she will be the flag bearer for India in the closing ceremony, which will happen on August 11th. So we are in the last 3 days, if you have to look at, for India to increase their medal tally. It is now 4. We don't know what color the medal Vinesh Fogart will be landing today, which is at 12:45 p.m. 12:45 a.m. So see, it is basically very, very good that we are going to have at least 4 or 5 medals. I think you can expect a surge of 2-3 medals more in the next 2 days if you look at it, because you've got Antim Pangal also who's going to be in action today. So let's see how that pans out. Also, the India men's hockey team will play on the 8th. Heartbreak that they suffered just about a couple of hours ago, because they lost 3-2 to Germany, which is the most unfortunate thing that you're looking at it at this point in time. So heartbreak for the India men's hockey team. PR Srijesh, Harmanpreet Singh were very, very emotional. Harmanpreet Singh just struggled for words, and PR Srijesh was also, this will hurt. That's the thing that they said. This will hurt, and they are hoping that they can bounce back for the all-important game versus Spain. Yes, India start as the favorites, but you never know what is going to happen in that bronze medal encounter. Spain dumped the Belgium team out because they are the world champions and the Olympic champions at this point. It's a fitting final though, Germany versus Netherlands. So that's how we're looking at it. Vinesh Fogart, on the other hand, is on the cusp of something special because she's become the first women wrestler from India to have reached the final of the Olympics in wrestling. Third Indian overall, Sushil Kumar in 2012, Ravi Daya in 2020. Those were the other two individuals who had reached the final of the wrestling event in the Olympics. Sushil Kumar achieved it in 2012. Ravi Daya achieved it in 2020 in Tokyo. But we all knew with Ravi Daya, he had faced the best in the business at that point. Sushil Kumar also encountered a lot of difficulties, but he still made it. Sarah Ann Hildebrand, on the other hand, Vinesh Fogart could have the upper hand in it, and you could see history being created in a big way today. 12:45 a.m. IST, you could see Vinesh Fogart script her ultimate redemption story when you had it, because looking at what has happened right from Jantar Mantar all the way now till here, there were obstacles thrown at her, there was fake news peddled, there was propaganda peddled around, but yet she overcame all that. What happened off the mat was the bigger challenge than what has encountered with her on the mat. So that's why it's a fantastic achievement. We have also done a video about a Japanese wrestler who she beat. She ended an 82-game unbeaten run against her. Man, oh man, that is truly a phenomenal achievement that you got for Vinesh Fogart. So there are a string of events that are lined up in the afternoon. There are 3 crucial events that are lined up in the evening time. So for people who want to know what is the schedule today, Vinesh Fogart could become the third Indian to win a silver, or she could become the first to get a gold. That is the first thing that we are looking at it. The third individual to get a gold could happen today, and the first woman to achieve gold. It could very well happen today. Now, in the afternoon session, you got Jyoti Araji in action. You got the India women's TT team in action. If they beat Germany, then they will be in the semi-final. They can be in bronze contention, because if they get to the semi-final, if they beat the opponent in the semi-final, you are assured of one medal. But if you lose, you will have to go into the bronze medal playoff. But India's path is very, very tough, because you are facing, if you win against Germany, you're potentially facing Japan, and Japan is the number 2 ranked team in the world. South Korea is the best, is the second best team. Japan is the third best, and China is number 1. But you can gain solace from the fact that you beat number 4 ranked Romania. You are now going to face number 5 ranked Germany in the quarterfinals. So big day for table tennis. Then you got all the other things. Priyanka Goswami, she's in a 20-kilometer walk also at this stage. It starts in the morning. Aditi Ashok, Diksha Dagar begin their golf preparations also. So fantastic start that they will need in order to get the medal. Then towards the evening time, Mirabai Chanu in weightlifting. It is a medal event in already. So that is the thing. Second, if you look at it, 12:45, the major event, Vinesh Fogart. Third, if you look at it, but it could be a miracle sport if it happens, Avinash Sable in the 3,000 meter steeplechase. Avinash Sable will be there at 1:15 a.m. IST. Already he's made it to the final, which is a huge achievement. But we all know that in steeplechase, it is the Africans, the Kenyans, the Ethiopians, the Moroccans, they dominate steeplechase. But in the Commonwealth Games, remember, it was Avinash Sable who split the Kenyans. He got a silver medal. So you never know what is going to happen with that. If Avinash Sable can win this medal, then India will definitely overhaul Tokyo, if that is the case. So you've got Neeraj, which is going to happen day after tomorrow. I mean, it's 8th Paris time. For India, it is 1 a.m. You'll see Neeraj in action. So it is going to be tremendous then. The women's TT team, Jyoti Yaraji, then there are others as well who are in the fray. So that is why it's going to be simply awesome. 7th, 8th, which will spill over into 9th, you could see India overhaul Tokyo. It could happen if everything goes according to plan, because you're expecting a medal from Neeraj Chopra. Vinesh Fogart has assured one. You are expecting one from the India men's hockey team. So 3 medals are right there. If anybody else can chip in with a medal at that point, they will equal Tokyo. So that's the thing we are looking at after a very slow start. Last couple of days, you're finally making up at this point. So huge hype that is going around. And we don't create the hype, folks. Let's be very honest about it. We don't create the hype at this point. Now, Gautam Gambhir. Now, there is also an ODI match that is going to happen at 2:30 today. India versus Sri Lanka, the third ODI. India will be desperate to avoid losing a series for the first time in nearly 15 to 20 years against Sri Lanka. But Sri Lanka have been very good in the ODIs. And it's quite ironic. The team that has not qualified for the Champions Trophy is now beating the team that is preparing for the Champions Trophy. There was an intense practice session that Shubman Gill and everybody had against the spinners yesterday. And Gautam Gambhir has outlined his plan to ensure that the spinners are tackled using the feet. Using the feet and employing more attacking shots is what you would want to do. That's what Gautam Gambhir has said. Gautam Gambhir himself on challenging wickets was a brilliant player against spin. So that is why he has said, no problem. You have to go and ensure that you use your feet well against the spinners. Washington Sundar in the press conference also said that, yes, it is all about ensuring that we get into the right rhythm. But yes, it did take some time, and that's why, unfortunately, you lost the second ODI. It was a collapse. Jeffrey Van der Sey did it, so that's why quite a good feat indeed. So India versus Sri Lanka, the third ODI, the final ODI will happen. After that, India has a nearly 1 month, 10-day break until September 19th when they are playing Bangladesh at home. So that's the current situation. Whether Bangladesh is going to come or not, whether the series will be postponed, we don't know at this point because of the current situation. ICC are definitely mulling shifting the ICC T20 World Cup or Women's T20 World Cup out of Bangladesh because of the current situation. Unless the interim government there paints a very rosy picture. So the T20 Women's World Cup is most likely being shifted out of Bangladesh. So let's see how that pans out. How many gold can we get tomorrow? Look, Ashish Ranjan, I never go by any medal, like how much you're going to get. You have a good chance to win. If they win, great. If you don't win, hard luck. We have to move on, like how we did after the hockey breakup. Do you think Virat has lost skills in playing spin bowling? We saw the same in CWC 2023 final where he struggled. Ashish Ranjan, I again think, see, Virat is in that stage wherein kind of spin has become his Achilles heel, but then he can bounce back also. He did well in the World Cup. Yes, he did struggle against spin, but I think he can bounce back. Without Hardik Pandya, Indian lower order looks like it shows we still don't have all-rounders who can be his backup. True that. Will Sharat Kamal play the next Olympics because he's the best? We have no one and near to replace him. No, I don't think Sharat Kamal is playing the next Olympics. Ashish Ranjan, he isn't. If Gill is vice captain, then means we don't have place for Abhishek Sharma, which is not just to it because we need a swashbuckling southpaw at the top. But Ashish Ranjan, you're just going by one series. Abhishek Sharma needs time, my friends. It just is. Said, I respect you generally, but I heard you say that Amit's red card or deserved. But the TV umpire was a deliberate attempt to harm, which was not at all the case. Shaz 101, understand one thing. I'll again make it very clear. You cannot lift the stick. In those kind of situations, you cannot lift the stick. It is not allowed in that way how he raised it. So, because we think that the whole world is conspiring against India, you will have that feeling, we are always getting conspired against. No. Amit Rohidas deserved a red card. There is no fighting about it. There's no debate about it at all. So, understand that one particular thing. His stick was dangerous, yes. Shaz, stick, dangerous play, straight red card. There is never a yellow card. This is not for soccer where you get a warning. Straight red card. It happens. It's happened a lot. So dangerous way of the stick. It was very dangerous. So there is no debate about it, Shaz. Please. India lost focus by going after that red card. Normally you get a 2-match ban. This was just a 1-match ban on appeal. It does happen. That's the rule in hockey. So understand one thing. Boxing, hockey, the rules are very strict in that sense. Boxing in particular, pre-2013, if you had raised the issue against Nishant Dayya, I would have said yes, go for it. But that didn't happen in 2024. You are at least free from IBA. Understand that one thing. So that is the current situation we have got. So India versus Sri Lanka in the ODIs, but we are gearing up for Olympics. Mirabai Chanu in the night, Vinesh Fogart at 12:45, Avinash Sable at 1:13 a.m. But the India women's TT team is in action, followed by Jyoti Yaraji and all the others. There's also Antim Pangal. If Antim Pangal can get into the semi-finals and win, she's also guaranteed India a medal. So that's how we are looking at it. But there has been some backroom staff problems for Antim Pangal. Let's see if she can overcome that. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Help us get to 500K. We are reaching a very important landmark. Bye-bye.